Hello everybody and welcome! I'm Ursa Ryan, and if you haven't watched one of these series before then you are in for a treat. Look at this, we have every single Civ in the game. It never shows all of the pictures, but they're all there, every single Civ, apart from maybe a couple. I think Gorgo and Pericles never get put on the same map, and of course you can't put Vicky and Eleanor of Aquitaine, but you get the idea. Pretty much every single Civ is on this map. It is a true starting location world map, so we are Brazil, as you can probably see. A couple of sort of points of order. You can see we're playing on online speed, and I have it on deity, yes. That is right, deity difficulty, because, you know, you guys asked for it, and that's fine, but you're all horrible people. Why would you make me play deity difficulty? Oh god, Brazil start with some really horrible neighbours as well. Mapuche, with that potential +10 when they attack you. You've got the Incas, who settled up in those mountains are disgustingly difficult to defeat. There's loads of city-states that could be put on South America. We've also got, you know, the Aztecs, a real problem. Those guys really love to war. America, like up north, all of the European colonial interests that come over to... this is going to be an absolute car crash. The other sort of slight change to other games that I'm playing, apart from the fact that I'm playing on deity difficulty, you can see I've got a couple of mods in use. We've got colorized historic mods. I like that one. That's a really sweet mod. Prismatic color and jersey overhaul. If you ever want to play a true starting location map with more than 22 players, have that mod. Otherwise, loads of them go colour through, or see-through I should say. Great, real great people. That puts some lovely pictures on things. Unique district icons, vibrant waters, these are all just like fun things for the map. But you see forest districts. This is a fantastic mod I have found. I love it so much. It has always been a bit of a bugbear like of mine. If you've got a civilization and I were to say like settle in here and put a holy site like on this wood, for instance, it immediately chops down and fells the wood in order to put the holy site down. This mod means that if you build a district on a wood or a rainforest, if you're Brazil, and I am Brazil, it means that it doesn't get rid of the forest or rainforest. It is a tiny difference, but just from a cosmetic point of view, it's really pretty. It means you get these holy sites that are sort of surrounded in forests. It also makes the map a little bit more interesting. You can have cities that are built in woods and in jungles, which really helps to sort of not chop down the rainforest. I don't know, I personally really liked it. I've tried a couple of games off camera. It adds something to me. I don't know, it feels right. So how are we playing this game? Last time out we attempted a culture victory. Unfortunately, the way that the game has been modded, the game normally only takes 22 players, and if you put more than that in, you can't get tourists from anybody who loads in above 20. So basically your tourism all game is slashed in half. It's impossible to win. A diplomatic victory is almost impossible to do as well, because everybody just votes you down, and if you've got 40 people voting you down, it works out you've got to have like 19,000 diplomatic favour to be able to get through a vote, so it's not possible. So I'm going to go for either science, domination, or religious. Those are going to be the three I'm looking at, or waiting up for a score victory if nobody gets that far. It is deity difficulty, which means science is going to be tricky, domination will be almost impossible, and religious will be just good fun. But in order to get a religious victory, I need to get a religion, so that is going to be my first priority. Just going to pop the settle down where we get given. I'd hate moving it, because otherwise it's not Rio de Janeiro. The mod is fantastic in the way that it actually names the cities depending on where you put them down, which is a really nice touch. I like that a lot. But I actually have a faith tile here. As much as it pains me, I'm gonna start force working that in a second. Let's just get a little bit of food into Rio de Janeiro. I want to get monument so I can get code of laws quickly. As soon as I get code of laws, I'm going to switch to God King, and once I've gone that, I've switched to the tobacco. I want to get a pantheon as quickly as I can, and once I've got a holy site, which would be the first thing that I'm going to do, hint, the pantheon is over here, so I'm going to totally cheat and just push my warrior in that direction. Once I get a holy site, I'll get that religion up and running, and the game will be off and running Oh, I'm looking forward to this. Brazil, it has such a cool start. We've got the Amazon rainforest. I might bring Brazil over. Maybe we can take over the rainforest of the Congo. I don't know. We'll see how the game goes, shall we? Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is deity difficulty. We may be knocked out of the game in the first 40 turns. Brazil themselves, magnanimous, basically just means you get more great people, but on a deity map, I'm unlikely to get many great people, realistically. But this battleship improvement is really good. The street carnivals, the Copacabanas, all of these give loads of nice sort of upgrades, but none of this is very important. Amazon, this is the one I'm looking for. Rainforest tiles provide +1 adjacency bonus for campus, commercial hub, holy site, and theatre square districts. That's what I'm going to be focusing on. I'm going to make Brazil into a vibrant, cultural, scientific, and gold-powered hub. It's going to be wonderful. We're going to be, the South American power. I want to take over the whole of South America. I'm putting it out there now. The Incans and Mapuche, I'm going to take those over. I don't know how successful I will be in that endeavor. We will see. But if I can unify South America, that would be pretty good. That means we can get loads of campuses down. I can take over the Andes to give myself loads of adjacency bonuses. I'm going to have loads of adjacency bonuses from the rainforest as well. Let's just get that. A recon unit. Wonderful. This is good. I'm looking to sort of put my finger in lots of different pies here. Probably. I don't know how successful I'm going to be. We'll find out sooner rather than later. I'm sure. 12 faith to get a pantheon. It's not much, but at the beginning of a game like this, it always feels like a lot. Oh, the pantheon, it's over here somewhere. I'm just going to keep getting distracted by goody huts. I need to get it next turn. Ideally, if I can get it next turn, I'll get the boost, and we can jump straight into it. No, I'm not going to get it, so I'm not going to waste my science. Let's quickly shift that to something that will be useful. Pottery? Why was I getting pottery nice and early to get that granary up? Have a nice, powerful capital, get Magnus in, spew out settlers. It's always good. It's always a good way of doing things. Quick, get those God King laws in. There's no barbarians. Don't put barbarians on a true start location map. You won't get anything done. The game will take years to render. And they're all in Antarctica. So we're going to go for survey. Survey will be the good boost here now. Which is the hill tile? This one. There we go, the pantheon. So actually, that's a good timed spot there, because my scout will now get his upgrade, which is really good. I'm just going to put you onto, just go out, be you, do you. Okay, holy site, we're going to quickly go and build it on this tile, buy that in, nice 3 faith, we've got 2 mountains and some forest. It's good, and look, it keeps the forest when you build it. How cute is that? It is just, oh, it's so pretty. I don't know, I love this mod. It is just such a simple mod. And yes, as Brazil, it may give us a little bit of a bonus. Oh, by the way, I'm just doing that because I like going for state workforce first. Government plaza, governor tile, combo is always a good one. Let's think about this. Should we get ranger? Move fast in rainforest? Yes, that feels like a great decision to make. All right, and now we're going to go over to the tribal village. Another recon unit. Oh, don't mind if I do. There's loads of sheep and cattle down here. This is a good little spot. Hopefully we'll get a pantheon in 2 turns. With this many people in the game, we may have to wait a little longer than that, because once somebody, you can only get 1 pantheon per turn, so if somebody else has more faith, they will get the pantheon that turn, and I've got to wait for the next turn. And because it's deity AI, no doubt it'll be cheating in some way, and I won't be able to do anything. There's the Swift Hawk, and there is the Incas, just in one go. Look at that. Okay, so Cusco, you can see we're just going to have to forward settle into as much of the rainforest as we can. Keep the rainforest between me and the AI. It should be okay. We should be okay. Also, I do love just how close to the bottom, like literally 20 points already. They've got 30 points and 26 points. The deity just starts with such a huge advantage. It's sickening. Absolutely sickening. Look, here we go. Do you see what I mean? 12 faith. My pantheon, can't get one because somebody else got one this turn. How annoying. Anyway, the holy site should help that. They just plain don't like me. What? I only just met you. Why are you denouncing me? Deity AI, got to love it. And look, coloured historical moments. Look at this, it paints it all in. How beautiful is that? Right, so we don't need God King anymore. This is pointless. We're going to get builders in, and I'm going to get a Gogi because no doubt I'm going to get killed almost immediately by the Deity AI. You can see somebody's already getting a profit point. Oh dear, so I'm going to have to rush that through pretty quickly. How much to purchase in a granary or a shrine? More money than I've got. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to quickly get a builder in, I think. And then I can probably get everything worked up, or should I get the shrine in first? Or go straight for a settler? I need the religion. The religion is the most important thing. We're going to have to just focus on that. So let's get the holy site prayers going. Also, the Great Bath completed on turn 13. What a joke. Look how many people are already getting scientist points. The AI it goes straight for campuses. I mean, it's a clever thing to do, don't get me wrong, but it does make me laugh. There's the pantheon. Wonderful. So, what are we going to do? I really wanted the jungle one. Oh, it's already gone. God damn it. Right, okay, well, we're not going to get the jungle one. There's a adjacency bonus for holy sites around jungle. Ah, never mind. We won't get crazy bonuses from that, but we'll just have to live with it, won't we? What else shall we do? We're going to get lots of camps, I guess, lots of plantations from the jungle, so I could get culture from plantations. That would help me in the longer run. Equally, I quite like Divine Spark. Divine Spark always gives lots of points in stuff, but it's not necessarily as good a bonus, so... Oh, I don't know. What do we do? Mines over luxury and bonus resources. That's going to be a quarry, isn't it? So stone circles. I could get faith from quarries. Yeah, it never really inspires me, that one. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, settler one's already gone as well. I think we might have to go for Divine Spark here to get a religion up nice and quick. Let's do that. And then that helps us to get great writers and great scientists later on as well. And look, already we're halfway there to getting a religion. So we'll just do that quickly. To be fair, it's fair enough. If I'd got the holy site bonus, I mean, if I'd, like, for instance, you take a tile like this, it would have given plus 12 bonuses for being in the middle of all that rainforest. It would be abusing the mod I've got on a little bit, so potentially it's fair enough. I'll let it off this once. Stonehenge. Stonehenge has been done. Somebody got to a religion first. No, not yet. I may just beat them. It depends on whether or not the great person's not going to be able to get to the holy site in one turn, are they? Let's do that. Recruit. There he goes. Lazoi. No, it's going to be next turn. So somebody may make the religion before us, which is never fun. Right, so I'm going to quickly get in a couple of builders to improve all the tiles. Then we'll get granaries in. Once the city is improved, I'll get the government plaza in to help push Magnus through. And once Magnus is in, we'll start pumping out settlers. You know, remarkably, nobody's made a religion yet. Also, look at all those great profit points. Nobody else in South America. We've got lucky. We've got very, very lucky. Let's get this religion going. First religion in the game. I think we want a jungle-based religion, don't we? Let's go for... Should we go for the Scorpion this time? I quite like that. I'm going to call it Ursa, Ryan, because I'm really boring. And I like to self-promote myself. Hey, subscribe to the channel if you're not doing it already. Do it. Yay! In this particular game, I will be using my faith to buy a lot of army, so I don't want to get Jesuit education this time round. It is a very, very good ability. Feed the world is my usual go-to because the extra food really does help the population growth of cities, which is quite good. I could also do choral music to get the culture in as well. Or I could go for religious community to get shrines and temples +1 housing. It does add up. I'm going to go feed the world this time. My district shouldn't have too much of a problem. Although, Jesuit education is so good. But no, I need to save the faith. Save the faith to spread the religion and buy units. Now I'm going to do that because the reason I want to do that is I'm going to get Crusade. The usual combo. I'm going to put my government plaza there to give a little bit more adjacency to this holy site because... Oh, why not? And then the missionaries are going to be kicking out almost as quickly as they can. Rio de Janeiro. Already pushing 5 population. We're going to do a couple of quick improvements to get that sorted. I'm going to go straight down and get these sheep. Look at that, the loyalty already. Loyalty pressures. Huh. Where's the loyalty coming from? Me, mainly. Oh, and the Incans. Yeah, the Incans are going to get huge population, my friends. You're not going to get very much luck there. I don't know why I didn't put Magnus down before that, but we're going to put Magnus in Rio de Janeiro, and I'm going to immediately promote him to give him the provision, which means I can start settling nice and quickly. There's 5 turns to do that. I'm going to quickly get the granary down so that Rio de Janeiro continues to grow. Nice populous centre. We've got writing. All of these things are good so far. I am on a river, but I don't have any need to get the wheel going too quickly. Let's get sailing in, because it's all housing. Lots of extra fishing boats as well. Housing is the most important thing. The beginning of the game. If you don't get good housing, your city won't grow, and you'll be really stuck later on. In fact, actually, I'm not going to double check. Yeah, no, nobody's going to get a religion in South America, so I can start spreading my religion nice and quickly. I need a shrine to do that first. Shrine needed.